Hello beautiful humans, I hope you all are in the best of your health. I am not, I have a sore throat, so ignore my voice. And welcome to the first episode of this series wherein I'll walk you through my art journal process, tell you where I get all my stuffs from, and I don't mean shops, I mean keeping an eye or two out for things that you come across on a daily basis, and just basically giving you a tour of my whole art journal world. So for those of you who follow me on Instagram, you might have seen this already, but it was in portrait mode, so I am reshooting this. Also, I have some word of advice, some pep talk to share at the end, so stick through. Okay, let's do our journaling. Let me introduce you to my first art journal baby. I made it from scratch. So those of you who are planning on doing art journaling, you will of course need a journal to begin with, right? So there are plenty beautiful journals available out there. You can choose a journal with dotted, lined, half-lined or blank pages depending on what you are going to create. Or if you are someone like me who wants to make their own art journal, so here's how I did it. Let's talk about the cover first. I absolutely love jute and I wanted the cover to convey something very raw, so I didn't go for those synthetic ones. This is actually a gunny bag and I bought it along with this beautiful twine, all for 20 bucks from my local grocery store. That's like a feast for aesthetic hungry souls. Alright, so this is just a thick cardboard. What I did initially, also if you are exploring this jute idea right now, so please wash it, sanitize it, iron it, do whatever you need to keep yourself safe. Alright. Then this, as I was saying, is a thick cardboard, and what I did initially was staple this jute in place and then ran over it with a sewing machine. Like not ran over it, just went on the edges to have everything fixed properly. Then about the pages, I have used recycled pages here, blank pages, but you can go for absolutely any page that you prefer. Okay, let's open this. Drum rolls in the background. And this is my first art journal entry. As I read it, I have wandered through years of forest, trying to find a forgiving river, an accepting meadow. For years I have wondered if the sound of my footsteps walking away will ever rhyme with the sound of someone knocking on my door. As often as not, I find myself lost. As often as not, I am home. Okay, so let's get into the details of it. This here is just the plain white page. This is brown paper. I am completely, totally, thoroughly, absolutely in love with brown papers. You'll see in a moment why. See, I told you I'm a brown paper holder. Okay, I'll tell you where I got all this from. This is a brown paper bag from Chayos. This is another brown paper bag. I don't know where it's from, but it's there. Then these two are from Crossword. So these are very precious to me, so I'm not going to cut and use them, but they are all potential brown paper source. Then so now in India you get those dress piece ke sets, the whole thing. So usme inside it you will find certain medium thickness ke cardboards, white or brown. So they are just there for structural support. Okay, so this and this, that's where I got these two from. Then this is just packaging. And again, in those dress piece ke suits, there are these very thin butter like but without the buttery texture ke papers, and they are just there to wrap the whole dress piece. So again, dress piece those. And here are a few of the brown papers that I have made. Actually these were white papers and I stained them, so there is a story highlight about the whole staining process on Instagram, so you can check that out. Okay, then I have used a few stamps here. The ink is faded and I thought it added to the aesthetic of the whole thing. Then, hello to the ticket collectors. Here are some train tickets from the non-pandemic times, and here's a map. Here's Dear Mumbai, and this is from my school atlas book, 5th or 6th grade. Yeah, like atlas book. Then this is just the back of a postcard. I don't know where it is from, but it's again from my school times. So that's all I have used here, and yeah, done with my first art journal entry. Okay, so there is only one rule when it comes to art journaling, and that rule is that there are no rules. There is no manual or handbook that you have to follow, okay? You just have to be yourself. And it's just so easy to lose your identity, to want to be someone who you are not, especially in this world. And to be true to yourself down to the base pairs of your DNA is perhaps the hardest thing one can possibly do. And no, I don't think anyone here knows exactly who they are. It's like you are as much a mystery to yourself as this universe is to you. But then again, it's like, isn't our whole life an exquisitely beautiful quest at understanding who we are as much as it is about understanding this universe? Did that make sense? I hope it did. So for me personally, I find myself through art most of the times. So you will have your own such thing, right? Last thing you want to do is be someone else while doing something that helps you find yourself. That'd be completely pointless, right? You just have to trust yourself in the moment and also trust the process of things. And most importantly, make peace with the fact that whatever your idea of a particular thing is in this moment, it's going to change, because you are constantly being exposed to so many changes. You are growing and learning every second, and changes, subtle changes, but they are there, and that's life. So I guess we all owe ourselves the efforts to learn and understand who we are, the second chances that we give so easily to others, the forgiveness that we think we don't deserve, the love that we give but rarely get, and just your own hand to hold sometimes. And I guess I've blabbered enough. This is all for now. If you found this helpful in any way, or if you just liked it, then please do also click on that like button and share and subscribe to my channel and hit that bell icon so you don't miss on the next video. Alright, take care, do what you love, drink lots of water, and maybe take a step at finding who you are. Ta-ta!